dazed and confused after surviving the storm.
Ugh, where are we? And why am I covered in sand? This is so not my vibe.
Relax. The storm must have carried me here last night.
Wait, I've been here longer. I didn't just get lost in some storm.
If you've been here longer, it just means one thing. You were discarded.
Discarded? Excuse me, I'm premium. This has to be some mistake. Let's find our owner. Let's stop.
Bye, but don't expect gratitude from her. She tossed you out without a second thought.
We'll see.
The shoes wobbled to a nearby mall, where they spot Lexa, laughing while browsing in the shoe with her friends. Slide.
Unbelievable! You're replacing me already?
Hush, Tara.
Doesn't matter. You barely used me before throwing me out. Now you're buying more?
Well, I got bored. Plus,
Do you realize how much waste you're causing? And you're also spending more money.
that's just right.
But if we all buy less, when the business fall, people could lose jobs.
So how do we protect the economy and live sustainably?
It is a small story about the fashion industry. A lot of people are aware of going green, but they are also wondering if it harms the economy.
Going green might indeed affect a sustainable company. However, the long-term benefits will outweigh this challenge. Let's take an example of VinFast, an electric vehicles company held by Vingroup.
VinFast, you mean the largest corporation in Vietnam?
Yeah.
Isn't it just an environmental thing?
Actually, it is more than that. By the 2025, VinFast expects to create more than 40,000 jobs globally.
40,000? Well, that's impressive.
Furthermore, VinFast came to if the EVs replace 10% of the traditional cars, it could reduce CO2 emission by 8 million tons annually.
Oh, that's a huge impact on the environment.
However, I heard that green energy is super expensive. Like in Germany, they give 4 times more electricity compared to fossil fuels energy.
It was actually the cost of setting it up at first, but now they're paying less than 87% of what they used to.
87, so green energy offer a lower cost. It's a win-win.
Yeah, move towards a net zero green lifestyle benefits the consumers and leads to a more sustainable economy. True, I've heard about famous artists like Taylor Swift offsetting her carbon footprints. She's been buying carbon credits to balance out the emissions from her tour. Yeah, Taylor Swift sets an example of how we can all contribute. So, as students, what can we do to take action for environmental impacts? We are.
As students, we don't have much money to buy carbon credits like Taylor Swift. But don't worry, we can still cut carbon by using green and blue things. Green things are green plants absorbing carbon.
Blue things are oceans and ecosystems, soaking up carbon.
Let's see how we can use green and blue things in our daily lives.
From a 45.5 degrees Celsius to a much colder 37.4 degrees Celsius. Under the tree, it was even colder at 29.4 degrees Celsius.
Our school faces another big challenge next to a busy house. But we are generally carbon fighters. But by planting trees, we can absorb a lot of carbon emissions. Each large tree can absorb 150 kilograms of carbon.
In this way, our classroom becomes colder. We use air conditioners less, slashing carbon emissions. Green things work.
Let me introduce you to two heroes of the movie, mangroves and seaweed. Mangroves can capture 10 million tons of carbon. Seaweed capture 200 million tons every year.
Since I cannot control the ocean, how can I help?
Protect our ocean from harm by plastic. Plastic is single-use things. Plastic can reduce and carry shopping bags. Use circular cups. In this way, each person can reduce about 50 kilos of carbon emissions every year.
Wow, by sticking to these habits, we can slash nearly 30% of carbon emissions from clothing, bring us to our net zero.
To speed up this progress, we can green our lifestyles. Let's see how we can green our transportation, travel, and architecture to achieve a net zero future.
Switching to public transportation methods, we can reduce 10 kilograms of carbon emission. It is about saving 3,000 of domestic costs every year.
Thus, with the tip and all you can explore for transportation, you can explore the city like both on the bus, train, metro, and even ferries.
Wait, I can use keypads to take my messages when on a vehicle of cellphone. We will take the right road to the Juno, the metro to Terrace, and the ferry to Xijing and Beijing. Taking public transportation instead of car journey can reduce CO2 emissions by 42% to 33%.
The path to net zero architecture. I love designing how can we make buildings more sustainable.
We can use materials that naturally regulates temperature, and by smart design, we can maximize sunlight in winter and minimize heat in summer.
You mean large facing window can reduce the we can capture winter sun while shading west can reduce the loss on heat.
With that, we can reduce 40% of energy consumption and 30% of carbon emissions by this smart design.
Buildings stand for more than 30 years.
Ready to build a net zero future? Smart building design is the key.
How about going green when it comes to fashion? I mean, we love dressing up, but we need to care about the environment.
We can start following circular fashion, which means to reuse, reduce, and recycle. It's simple, but it can make a huge impact.
Exactly. We can adopt a slow fashion mindset. Before buying, ask yourself, will I wear this at least 40 times? I love the idea. Also, don't toss up old clothes away. You can drop them off at textile recycling centers, like what Levi's or Zara's have been doing.
Brilliant. Also, at Hammerstyle School, we have been doing a project named From Old to New, which means featuring outfits and patchable clothes. We have been encouraging everyone to reuse and recycle their clothes.
That's great. Let's carry out the 3 R's toward a better future for all.
You can begin by preparing my 2 old shoes. Flash, Tara, come here. Now I know how wasteful it is just to throw you away. And I'm sure you would love fun change.
Yeah, it's great that we have a chance at second life. Of course it's better than ending up in a landfill. But what are you planning to do?
For you, I'll probably teach you by knitting or giving you new laces. Something like navy blue, maybe?
I would love that.
What about me?
I'll probably fix up some safety thoughts and patch up these holes. Also, I'll have some charms on you.
Well, I might not have been built to last, but I'm glad you found a way to keep the both of us.
Act today, green tomorrow, towards net zero.
Alright, so for this time, like the student and parents will also go to the stage.
就在后面的这些。
Again, act today, win tomorrow, for net zero. Yes, everyone together. So after we also use the body language, like my students come up with an idea that like act today with tomorrow, forward, net,
So
zero.
words like this, and then net is like an N, and zero is like a heart, and then it's like this.
Alright, so actually we can have this.
Yes, we can do it. So everyone together. So read aloud. 1, 2, 3, go.
Act today, read tomorrow, towards net zero.
Thank you so much. You know, how long does it take